I'll drive by a job site and I'll have written in the scope of work and on the purchase order, do not demo the fence on the south side of the property in bold letters. And I drive by it and lo and behold, the fence is gone. So we've like adoringly nicknamed what we do as DeeCo Daycare.
When they see what
basically, this was never original. Our crew at DeeCo Construction is a bunch of guys that I've spent a lot of time working with and vetting and sort of weeding out the bad ones to get to the good ones. Paulie!
Hey, boss.
Hey, buddy. Looking good in here.
Trying. Morning.
Yeah, well. Can you clear some of these wires and shit? I don't want to hurt myself.
Please don't.
Is anybody ever going to demo the tile?
Probably not. Maybe.
We got to get a PO for it?
Yeah, you want me to start the
It's been, demo was done like 6 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago. We still got tile on the floor. When I first got started in the business, it was like me and 2 or 3 guys, and that turned into me and like 6 or 7 guys, and then that turned into me and 2 or 3 crews, and then me and 6 or 7 crews, and then the workload just got so much to handle. This kitchen should look spectacular. I'm babysitting the project managers, and they're babysitting the site foreman, and they're babysitting their on-site guys, and like the message goes from me to Sean to Justin to Chris, and somewhere in that telephone game somebody misses something invariably, and it's just like, where's the plumbing valves? We dropped them off this morning. Well, they're not here. Well, who took them? I don't know. And it's like, well, maybe the painters took them. I have a hard time believing we had plumbing fixtures get stolen, but not light fixtures. Like somebody came and stole the plumbing fixtures allegedly. Alright, this looks great though. I mean, it's all well done. All we got left is floor refinish and all the touch-up work. Alright, later.
See ya.
So Wednesday, we're on for the other house. I'll get with you guys on schedule. You guys are probably gonna come in after lunch.
Okay.
And work not through the night, but probably until 9 or 10.
Okay.
Plan for it.
Okay.
Later, buddy. Hey, are you guys in that house yet?
No, we're out front of it. I called Sean to try to figure out how to get in.
Did you try
while the doors are locked?
You did try the door in the backyard that we went in and out, the laundry room?
Yep.
They said that door doesn't even
lock. Yeah.
They said it doesn't lock.
There's a deadbolt. The doorknob turns, but it's like there's a deadbolt on it.
We try to be overly prepared. You know, we keep everything that they need on hand, from safety glasses to hard hats and things like that. And I roll up on a job site today, and I've got 2 relatively new guys doing demo, and I knew they were there, and they've got to take huge pieces of mirrored glass off a wall that's adhered to the wall with glue. Okay, well, I'm trying to find out where the key is. I've called everybody I can call, and they're not answering, so I'll probably stop by there on my way back through to go pull the permit.
Okay.
I can't DeeCo my way into it. I'm a pro at breaking into houses. Alright, I'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Alright,
Bye.
see you then.
Oh my god, if I get there and they're just like not trying hard enough, they just lean into it to get it to open. I know I'm not the only person with common sense. It's gonna be just fine. Right in front of it and go like that, obviously.
Yeah.
Stand off to the side, maybe protect yourself. But you guys have swim goggles? You know we have safety goggles, right? We have a box of safety glasses.
No
I applaud them for trying. But they've got on swimming goggles and they're just like ready to go, trying to pry this glass away. And I'm just like, guys. There's really no excuse to be late to an appointment that's 5 blocks from my office, but I couldn't get people out of the chair. So this was a flip for an investor. He fixed it up nice and they bought it and they want to add on square footage. Cool old building. I love this neighborhood. Gotta have the French Starbucks drinks at all times. And then you're fine. It's not even a big deal. Emily. I'll just take a quick picture of it because we start with the survey, right? The layout of the house on the lot to give us, you know, the amount of space we have in the yard to add on with. So like when you contracted, you probably got a copy of it in an email, and then when you closed, if they emailed you your final docs, it's in that. If not, if you have a big folder from your title company, it'll be in there as well. Yeah, take your time. It's not like a dire need at the moment, so. All right, we're gonna go do some measuring, and then we're just gonna kind of come and go out of the back door.
That's fine.
But the cats have to stay in, correct?
Yes, ideally. Let me know if not. I'll hunt them down.
Willie, oh my gosh. So I met Willie initially, you know, I also own a bar, and he was a beer rep, right, out slinging beer. Him and his brother kind of had a partnership together. They were distributing local brewery beer. And Willie's got a great personality, super easy to talk to, very genuine, and he really is genuine. Friendly, intelligent, well-spoken, and like when he hit me up and was like, dude, the distribution thing, my brother and I sold to another company, so like I need a job. The moment he asked me that, I'm thinking he's gonna be my next sales guy.
Dustin had his vision for me early on when I came to him for a job, but he couldn't place me here without sending me out into the field first and really seeing the jobs and the way he does things from the bottom up.
There?
Oh, it's the same. It's 25 feet.
No, what I want is the dimension from the corner to the inside of the window trim.
Oh, the inside.
32?
32.
Alright, now give me the actual window dimension.
And throughout the last year, I have learned fully how to take a house that's almost falling down or a huge hole in the roof, which has rotted everything below it, and basically rebuild it from the inside out.
So he started as a tile apprentice, and then he became a tile lead, and then started doing other stuff, and then slowly worked his way up to a site manager type situation, almost a PM, but not quite. So he's got a little bit more, you know, training on sales and just sort of communicating with people what to say, what not to say, and you know, how to respectfully set boundaries with them. And you know, we're here for you, but we are not your. Like, just because you're paying us doesn't mean you get to boss us around and be disrespectful and rude. Once you got that in, send it to me so I have it, and then copy and paste it to another file. Okay. Thank you. Okay, bye. Jason. Yes. She said it is in the contract that the garage needs to be finished, and that's obviously part of the
The
garage.
apartment needs to be finished.
So is the garage an apartment?
It just says apartment.
So we're in gray area here,
Yeah.
where we're gonna argue semantics, or we're just gonna knock it out.
Honestly, at this point, I'm ready to tell them to go f themselves.
Alright, if that's what you want to do. I mean, it's really up to you. I don't care. You guys have signed on the dotted line, so it's one of those things. The soffit repair,
Does it have to be done with the software repair? That's fine.
the soft repair, and then the dishwasher's loose in the enclosure, but the button's not broken.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought, which, that's fine.
I didn't really.
It's a simple add a screw.
Yeah. Well, I think.
About 8 out of 10 of our clients are spectacular people, and we never get any issues. And like, even when there is a small issue, I'm a very dutiful person. Like, I don't like to not do the right thing.
Right.
If there's the right thing, I'm gonna do it. The problem is agreeing with them on what is the right thing.
Right.
So like, we have our own morals and values here, and I'll bend over backwards to somebody like this guy that was complaining nonstop. It's like, you left the sink out, you left the sink out. It's a $90 sink that gets hooked up with hoses. It's stupid. Very, very, very minor. They've been trying to delay closing the entire freaking time. I mean, the entire time. We knew if we gave them an excuse, they'd try to use it. And she goes, they called me, I told them I'd call them back, so I'll let you know if there's anything different. If they call back and there's like a whole list of shit, then we'll have a discussion. At that point, I'm on board with telling them to piss off, because like I said, they have been playing this whole like, we don't need to close, we've got 3 weeks left in our apartment, we don't need to close our things.
Working for Dustin is definitely a challenge. I come from the background of electrical, so doing the whole general contractor thing has definitely opened my eyes, but I've picked up a lot, and it's kind of cool.
He brings a lot of his military background to the whole workplace, and it's fun to watch the difference between how civilians take it and how prior military takes it. Sometimes it comes off as very brash, hard-nosed, but really to me, I see it as more like the truth hurts, you know. It's like, hey, wake up, pull your head out of your ass, make this happen, you know. But he makes everything fun, you know. Everybody seems to have a really good time, and makes it kind of like family for everybody, you know, and he does the best he can hanging out with people here and there and making them feel like they're a part of something bigger than just a job, than just, hey, we got to get this done right now, you know. If he does that to you, he usually tries to find a way to come around on the backside and let you know, hey, thanks for doing that, I guess.
The fact that all of us are local guys, we all generally live and kind of hang out in the same neighborhood, led us all to be associated and friendly anyway outside of DeeCo. So when we all came together and started building a company together, it was relatively natural for all of us to work together. Some of us have worked together on other crews or in other projects. So when it all started to click together here, it was, it was pretty comfortable, pretty organic.